Hi, my name is Little Dragon Peppernose. This is the second part of my story. If you missed the first one, you should go to my channel and see me read that one first to you. I would be very sad if you missed that one. Let me read the second part to you. He started walking on the road that led around the forest. The road that would bring him to the place where he maybe could be himself without the sneezing. He noticed that he should be closer to it because there were less trees and less flowers around. The temperature was also rising slowly. When he set foot on the first sand of the desert, it was so hot there that it made him sweat. Small drops tickled down his skin and running down his face. I did not sneeze at all, he thought happily. While he was looking around, with his eyes wide open to take in the desert as it was, he felt that little spider crawling up his nose again. The tickling was worse than ever. He sneezed and sneezed. He sneezed so hard that it made him jump around, as you can see in the picture that I show you from the book that Peter wrote. It is time to sneeze with me again. 1, 2, 3. Achoo! Achoo! A. Choo! The last one was so hard that 3 little faces came out of a hole in the ground and looked shocked at Little Dragon Peppernose. What was that? They asked him. Before Little Dragon Peppernose could answer, he sneezed again, and a huge flame escaped his nose and flew over the 3 little heads, as you can see in this picture. Wouldn't you be scared with a flame like that? So, scared as they were, they jumped from the sand and ran as fast as they could on their hind legs, away from the flames, to some rocks in the distance. Another head popped out of the sand and asked him, "What did you do to my children?" in a voice that showed that she was worried. "No, nothing," said Little Dragon Peppernose, still a bit sniffing. He could see that it was the mother of the 3 little ones that just flew away. "Wait. Let me show you a picture of her." "Where did they go?" she asked him. He looked at her and pointed in the direction of the rocks. "Over there," he answered. She also started running, calling the names of her children. Little Dragon Peppernose felt sorry for her and hoped that nothing happened to her children. A big bird landed on a rock beside him. It was an ugly bird with a big, sharp beak. The bird was almost gray all over, but not for its neck and head. He had some woolly kind of feathers around his neck. The bird looked at him with pity in his eyes. "Here, you can have a look at him in this image." And he said to me, "You are a fiery little person. Maybe you need a little water." "No, thank you," Little Dragon Peppernose replied. "I was already at the sea and boiled all the fish there," which made the fish very upset. "I hoped. Now it is time that you sneeze with me again. 1, 2, 3. Achoo!" he sneezed. "That I would get rid of my sneezing here in the desert." "I feel sorry for you," said the big bird while he shook his head. "Maybe you should go to the forest. There are places where you only find trees. Maybe your sneezing will stop there. I just hope you're not allergic to trees." And he flew away, as you can see in this image. Little Dragon Peppernose nodded and made his way back to the forest while the bird flew away. This was the second part of my story. Would you like to hear more? The next video will be on my channel. If you become a member, I'll let you know when it comes on.